A trader village is hidden deep in the heart of the swamp. Locate the village before it can be destroyed. The traders may provide valuable information and allies to the resistance.
I'll try and help arrive.
Identify yourself.
I'm Rohan Wayside. This is my village that's burning.
Save us!
Help! Defend the houseboat while my people try to escape into the swamp.
Alright, so this is the mission that I remember cementing...
Permission to engage, Captain? Permission granted. Just make sure you cover
Cementing my dislike for this game is because at this point in the game, it's early on, you finally got your first flight vehicle, and they put you in control of the most horrendous vehicle in any Rogue Squadron game ever. There is no Rogue Squadron game for the N64 or later GameCube games that handles as badly and is as weak as this one is.
Excellent.
Pressing R and turn a little bit more sharply is an essential thing to this game. One thing that one of the Rogue Squadron devs said as this game was coming out, they mentioned Star Wars Starfighter, a game developed for the PS2, I believe, or one of the other systems, a little bit after this game was released, and said that they thought that this game was better because you could play it with 2 hands instead of 3, since the other game relied on 2 sticks as well as another button to fire. However, when you're piloting a craft like this one, with horrible turning controls, you have to press Z to brake, R to turn sharply, B to slow down, no, B to fire, and then A to speed up if you do. So you in effect have to use both hands, at least 3 fingers on one hand, to be able to control this craft effectively. This requires way too much dexterity for what should be a rather simple control scheme.
Excellent! Captain, one of my best men, Bed Dead, is trapped at the far end of the village. Rescue him, and I'll give whatever aid I can.
Follow me, Lieutenant. That's a direct order.
Oh, and that crackling that you hear over all of the dialogue, that isn't in the recording.
Hey! Captain Kael! Help me out here!
Thanks. That must be Devitt.
What I mean to say is that isn't a fault of my actual recording of this game. That's in the game itself. Literally all of the dialogue was recorded on mics that were peaking constantly as these actors were hamming it up, which means that basically half of what they say is lost in these crackles. I'm flying at maximum speed, Captain. I literally cannot fly any faster than this. Yes, I'm remembering now why I dislike this game so much. Is because of this stupid vehicle above everything else. The horrendous controls for this vehicle are just absolutely amazing. I cannot believe they designed a vehicle this bad. And this is the vehicle that supposedly is used to train recruits. Basically, I guess it's a tough thing that if you're able to survive flying this thing, then you're capable of surviving at anything.
It's all yours.
One thing I do have to say though is that this game looks great. I forgot how good this game looks. This is like PlayStation level graphics. This is amazing for an N64 game. I mean, I knew this game looked good. I remember it looking good, but I didn't realize just how good. I mean, you have rain effects, you have all kinds of stuff flying around, you have destructible trees, destructible buildings, bombs going off. And that's another thing, the lasers are too long.
Good work, Captain. You and your lieutenant are well trained. Now, how can we help you?
We're looking for able pilots and soldiers to fight the Trade Federation.
We're just simple traders, but I've heard rumors about a smuggler in the mountains north of here. Maybe he can provide some assistance.
Excellent. Can you give me the coordinates?
I'll do better than that. I'm sending Zed with you. He'll show you the way.
I know it seems like I'm being really hard on this game, and I am. Really, I'm trying to figure out why I didn't like this game as a kid. So far, there hasn't been anything too horrendously bad, aside from the really, really bad vehicle that we've been given to drive. But yeah, there isn't all that much else that's wrong with this game so far. The graphics are good and everything else, but really, aside from the really, really short missions, this isn't that bad. I mean, there are 15 missions in this game, and we're already through 3 of them. So, we're 1/5 of the way done with this game in just 3 videos. Huh. Well, I'll see you guys on the next video. Good night, folks.